YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Keezy. It ain't easy being Keezy, and today we're gonna do an unboxing. I haven't done an unboxing in a while. I think it's been well over a couple months since the last unboxing I did was when the Cause Uniqlo dropped. The last Cause Uniqlo collaboration dropped. Which I don't even know how many months ago that is now. So I have a fair amount of stuff that I want to show you here. I'm gonna bring it up here and then we're gonna talk about it. So without further ado, let's get it. So like I said, it's a lot, so let me grab it real quick. All of that. And for the sake of this video, I'll put it all on this side first. Alright. Okay, so for the first item I got up, I bought this a couple weeks ago. Scoot this over. I got it on Sense. I've been looking for an Alexander McQueen scarf. I mean, I hate to get on YouTube and be like, I love the material. Because that's just like what every YouTuber says. And it's almost like the most generic answer. It's like, this is amazing. I love the material. It's insane. And I'm not going to say that about this item because it's just a scarf. I did like the graphic on it. It's not your typical Alexander McQueen graphic. It's a lot bigger. It's the newer skulls that he's doing on the t-shirts. I got a pretty good price on this though. I had a little coupon with Sense. I think in total retail this goes for like $170. I paid like half of that, so I was pretty happy about that. Again, I've been hunting for an Alexander McQueen scarf, but it's not always easy to find like a cheaper priced one that's authentic. I mean, you can get the fake stuff on like AliExpress, Alibaba, but I wasn't really trying to go that route, so I think that this was pretty much a really good investment. So let's just move on to the next one. Next up are all the race car t-shirts I've been buying. Before I even talk about it, which is actually one of the shirts I'm wearing right now is a race car t-shirt too, even though it doesn't have a race car. But literally I've been sick of thrifting for race car tees because one, I don't find my size, and then two, when I find my size in a graphic that I like, they end up smelling really bad. Like, I mean, you know how thrifting is. When you go thrifting, you end up finding something you like, you're like, oh, this is tight. And then you pick it up and then you smell it and you're like, this is disgusting. And that's happened to me already like 3 times, whether it's high-end designer thrift or it's just low-end, like going to Salvation Armies and finding stuff there. So I got sick of it and I was like, I want a race car t-shirt, so I'm just gonna go online and buy this. And I don't care about whether or not it's thrifted anymore. Because I don't know, I'm in that position where I just don't have that much patience. So instead of like going out to go hunt for it, which is nice, the hunting is nice, but I figured why don't I just go online and buy it, and that's what happened. So I ended up getting this shirt here. I ended up copying this shirt too. I just haven't really worn it though because it looks a little bit too big on me, but I kept it because I love the graphic. The only race car t-shirts that I'm buying, or NASCAR t-shirts, I'm sorry, are like all over graphics. So you see how the screen print actually starts at the arms and then ends on both arms is what I like, and then it covers almost the whole shirt, kind of much like what I have on right now. And it also has a graphic on the back. I bought this gray one, which is sick. I haven't even worn it yet. If you see the tag on there, the lime green hints on it on the back. It's the same graphic except huge. This is the funny thing about buying these t-shirts on NASCAR. Each t-shirt is about $22, at most $30. That's depending on which one you buy. You can buy sublimated ones that are like $11, or some of them are sublimated and they're like $28. But I went to Wasteland, which is kind of like a midway, you know, designer thrift. They have a lot of brand name stuff there. I found a NASCAR tee, didn't like the smell, but I saw that the graphic was really nice. It looked really similar to this. I found it at Wasteland, and I looked at the price, and the price said 35 bucks. And I was like, wait, that's like normal price. So then I go home, and then I was like searching on, you know, Google, and went on NASCAR.com, and all the t-shirts, brand new, are about $25. It almost makes no sense to buy it thrifted. It's like you're paying for it used. Majority of the NASCAR t-shirts that I'm finding, not the true vintage ones, but the ones that I find like this that are within the past couple years, it's literally the same shirt and people are reselling it for the same price, except it's been worn like 20 times or 30 times and been washed, which is really stupid. So I was like, well, why don't I just buy it new? Because that makes a lot more sense. So anyways, I did get this one too, kind of like blue, yellow, dark gray. Also ended up with another gray one with blue graphic on there, pretty tight. One tip I'll give you if you happen to go on NASCAR and you're kind of like in the position where you're sick of it like me and trying to find a race car t-shirt for cheap at a thrift. When you order these t-shirts, I would order like 2 sizes. For a large, then I would order a large and an extra large. Whatever your medium is, because some of these t-shirts, they choose different brand names, and their larges sometimes fit like XLs and vice versa. Sometimes their XL fits like a large. I think this t-shirt is a large. This t-shirt here is an XL, so It's very inconsistent in the sizing and the brands that they choose for blank, so I recommend just order 2, return the other one, and then you get your money back. Okay, so the next item we got up is the same items that I always kind of buy when I go out to Asia. So I just came back from China and also went to Hong Kong, and I bought more duffel bags. So I got these Bape duffel bags that I have for sale on my Grailed right now. Each duffel bag I'm letting it go for like roughly $260, $270, and that's shipped in the US. If you're outside of the US, you can always message me and let me know what the price is. This is the same duffel that Vel last time we all went to Hong Kong, and I'm not gonna do it for the camera, but just to explain it, not only is it a big duffel bag, which is kind of hard to find at a good price for Bape to find good duffel bags, but it also folds, right? So if you see this pocket right here, you can actually fold the whole bag into the pocket, and it's like pocket-sized duffel bag, right? Which is pretty sick. Not only am I selling this, like kind of like a nylon, I'm also selling the backpacks with the all-over print. And tomorrow I'm heading out to LA to see if they have any more of these. Which I already know in LA, if I buy these out in LA, it's gonna be really expensive compared to buying them out in Asia. And I'm selling these. This is about $240, $250 shipped. Usually these probably go within the next couple months, so if you're interested, of course, let me know. Alright, so I don't know what this is. What the hell is that? Okay, so for the next item that we got up, I haven't even opened it, as you can tell. Brand new in the mail. I think it's the UK. I bought another Marino Morwood t-shirt. If you don't know who Marino Morwood is, Marino Morwood, I believe is from the UK or London or something like that, and he remakes like vintage t-shirts, but kind of like in his own way, and they're very heavy graphics. One quick example is this. I showed this in a prior vlog. This is the Nego homage tee. This is Marino Morwood. This is going up in price. I've worn it once on my channel. When I first bought it, people were reselling it at $190 to $200. I just checked Grailed not too long ago, and the Nego homage t-shirt is going for $250 to $300 now. So I'm curious what this is gonna keep going up to. Maybe I'll let it go. This is a size XL. What's cool about Marino Morwood is that he'll create different graphics for different artists, right? Either different artists or famous people. And in this case, this one is 50 Cent. Not all the graphics that he makes are tight, but I like this one. I think this one is tight. I think this one is pretty lit. Lately, I've been pretty into like graphic t-shirts that have like really big graphics on them. I think the biggest reason why I'm interested in them is because it kind of feels like I get more bang for my buck. One other thing I want to point out with Marino Morwood is that he doesn't just take like regular Gildan t-shirts or all style t-shirts, and he actually I don't know whether or not this is like actual cut and sew and he goes to a factory to get it done, but he for sure uses a fabric and different colors than I've ever seen. I think at retail these come out to like $50 or $40. It might be like 40 bucks plus international shipping. You do the math. I'm gonna set that aside here. So that all right, next up, a pair of shoes. Bought these and forgot about them, and I also bought these just out of just pure like, literally I saw the advertisement on Facebook and I was like, okay, well, you know, I kind of clicked the link. I looked at the price. The price was really nice. Whether or not I'll keep these, I don't know. I have been looking for, there you go, down there. I haven't even opened this up, literally. This is real unboxing right now. I bought a size 11. Wow, these look massive. These look huge. Really big. You know, I don't know. I just bought it out of nowhere. It's definitely not in my attire, not really, other than it being Yeezy. I do like the look of wearing boots, but it's just, again, it's really hard for me to find a pair of boots that I like. And looking at these, I gotta play around with this. I can't like do an on foot for you guys because literally I just took it out of the box now and I don't even know how it looks on me, nor do I know what kind of pants I'm gonna wear with these. I ended up getting the oils because, you know, it's not gonna get dirty if I do happen to really rock these and not let them go. Not bad for a boot that is like slightly hyped-ish because it's Yeezy, and also something that you can wear every day. So may or may not do a video for this, but I don't do a crazy amount of on-foot videos, so who knows if I'll actually do that. I have all the other colors to show you, but this is the uniform t-shirt. Big shout out to the dudes at Uniform Studios, sent me this over. They sent me 3 colors. They gave me another black acid wash one, which is dope. I really needed that because I wear that all the time. In fact, I was gonna wear it for this video, but then I was like, it's kind of dirty. So, and they gave me the kind of like a tie-dye camouflage-ish one. What I want to do with this t-shirt is that I want to acid wash it even more. I want to take bleach and just like sprinkle bleach all over it, because I think it would look pretty sick, because each one comes out differently, but it's supposed to have more hints of yellow. But I think on camera it's really hard to tell, but in real life you can see that there's a lot more like yellow hints. This particular t-shirt didn't have as much yellow hints as some of the other ones that I've seen on their Instagram, so I think I might try myself to kind of like beef it up a little bit more and throw some more bleach on it and see how that goes. Definitely going to see a video out of that if I do that for sure, so look out for more of this brand and also this content in a little bit. All right, next up, it's not Ape, but that was the bag for that. You get the point. All right, so I bought like a lot more scarves, and like I've been into scarves. Like scarves are dope, you know what I'm saying? Like just as long as it's like the right colorways and all that stuff, like scarves are tight, you know what I'm saying? But I was out in China, some of their night markets, and they sell a lot of like, there's like specialty vendors that sell like certain things. And some of these are not cheap, okay? Some people think like, oh, you bought that for like $1. Like, yeah, some are $1, but some are not $1, and some are you can't bargain for some of these. I just think that they're cool because it's like non-branded, right? It might kind of give off like a Burberry vibe, or like a Versace vibe, or like a Gucci vibe, I guess you can say, but it's totally not branded. There's no brand to it. There's nothing connected to the scarf, which I like, because instead of spending like $300 on a scarf, you can spend, you know, $10, $20, $30 on a scarf, and you get that same aesthetic. Because when you have a scarf in your pocket, is the way I've been wearing it usually. If you see on my channel, I usually just put it in my left pocket. Nobody can tell what brand name scarf that you have on, just to be like, to keep it a stack. In fact, when I wear this in my back left pocket, it's literally just a peace of mind to let me know that this is Alexander McQueen. But once you see it in my back left pocket, you cannot tell. Like there's no signifier to tell whether or not like, oh, you got a, you know, Alexander McQueen scarf in your pocket, like, ooh, like, no, like that's not the case. What the case is nobody knows. I know that I spent good money on this one, you know. I do plan to sell some of these, and some of these turn out really dope, man. And then you got this one that's brand new, didn't even take it out of the bag yet. Oh, that's right. Super excited about this. Been wanting to wear this, and I didn't even try it on, because I knew that I had to do this for the unboxing. So my last trip to China, literally spent 2 days in China, and then while flying back, the transfer flight was to Hong Kong, and we had 6 hours layover in Hong Kong. I had a chance to go like, you know, downtown or actual Jimsai, and then I went on by myself. I went to Sneaker Street, but I happened to go to like the basement. It's called the Trendy Zone. I've done like 2 videos on it already on my channel. Down there they had a couple new stores, and I think one of the easiest ways to go to Hong Kong and find like local brands to go to Trendy Zone. Trendy Zone, half of it is local brands, then half of it is like resellers that sell like Supreme, Off-White, Bape, you know, all the hype brands or whatever. But I skip all the hype brands and the sneakers because some of them are a little overpriced, and then I go straight to the local brands. A big thing I have about myself is when I go to Asia, one of my biggest questions is like, you know, what's cool for Asia? You know what I mean? And I'm in the future, I want to do a video on that, like what's in fashion, what's in style for Asia. Is it the same as America? Is it not? Are they, you know, how are their designs? How is their streetwear compared to here in the US? And then I found this brand. I was walking around and it's called V Industries. I saw this t-shirt, and of course it's very similar to the Balenciaga one, but I liked it because it was affordable. It's a really thick t-shirt, and I know I can't really show that on camera. Collars are done really nicely. It's also tagged as well. I think in total it was like 70 bucks, which is not that bad for this t-shirt and this aesthetic. I don't own any t-shirts that look like this, so I was like, okay, you know what, might as well give it a shot, cop it. It is a boxy fit too, and it's a little bit oversized, a little bit boxy fit. It just spoke to me at the time, and I was like, I really have been trying to buy into like local Hong Kong brands, or just local brands in Asia, so I can kind of bring it back here and then, you know, show you guys on camera too. So very happy about this t-shirt. In fact, I might wear it this weekend because I finally made this video. Okay, the next items we got up are 2 books. In fact, there's supposed to be 3, but I don't know where the 3rd one is right now. I think it's at home. Eddie Hong's book. And I know this is not clothing related. If you don't know who Eddie Hong is, he's the one that owns Bauhaus. If you've ever watched the show called Fresh Off the Boat, he's the one that started that show, or he's the technically he's the main character. It's of his life, it's of his story. He wrote Fresh Off the Boat, then it became a sitcom, but this book is everything after the life of the sitcom being over. He ended up not liking the sitcom, and then after that he also gets married, and then he also does a little bit of like reverse migration, which was very relatable. He goes back to China as being a Chinese American that goes back to China, and kind of like all the differences of ideologies, you know, in comparison. Very good book. Ended up finishing this in like 3-4 days. It's a pretty good read. And then the second book, Marc Ecko Unlabeled. I happened to do a Marc Ecko like bio video of him. I'm trying my best to do like more narrative videos for you guys of like what happened to this brand, or what is this brand about. And then I happened to have been on YouTube because I was searching a whole bunch of stuff about Marc Ecko, and he had an interview on Breakfast Club. I think this is like back in 2014, 2013. He had written this book called Unlabeled. I'm just super fascinated by like brands like this, not in a way where I go out and buy Ecko, and I don't wear Ecko. In fact, it would kind of be for me to wear Ecko would be kind of cringy, because of course its history here in the US it's kind of like died down. If not even died down, it's completely dead as far as being any type of like notable streetwear brand. I think that storyline of starting a brand, whether it's, you know, Marc Ecko, Fat Farm, Academics, NC back in the day, Sean John, and all that kind of stuff, like those were global brands, right? And they're still going strong today. Ecko is around the world, okay? It's not just in the US. Speaking particularly for the US, those brands killed it for like, what, 10 years? I mean, a 10-year span of becoming like a $500 million company, or even just $1 million company for that matter. It says a lot, and there's a lot to learn about it, because in the future for myself, I mean, I would love to start my own brand. That's a big reason why I'm even doing this channel. So I'm like a quarter of the way done. A lot of gems in this book, and his story is crazy. This is maybe not as good or as crazy as the This Is Not a T-Shirt book by Bobby Hundreds, but very similar story. The perspective of someone who started a brand from scratch, literally in his garage, spray painting T-shirts, all the way to becoming like this global, most notable brand name. And when you wear it, it has a status to it, right? When you used to wear the Rhino, it has a status to it, to basically declining and becoming like a brand where people say like, ugh, like you still wear that, and then making it out of that, and then starting Complex magazine, which is crazy, right? Marc Ecko owns Complex. Like, that's a multi-billion-dollar company at this point. It might be a billion-dollar company. It is literally the largest media company for things like streetwear music, hip-hop, rap, and stuff like that. I don't think anybody tops Complex when it comes to that category. Does an amazing job. Very good book so far. I will try my best to maybe give a different type of synopsis to the book later on after I finish, but I can't speak yet because I didn't finish it. Okay, and the last final product is this hoodie right here. If y'all know what this is important. So like I mentioned, we stopped in Hong Kong. Just to be 100% with y'all, I was in the night market walking around, and then I saw this. It is fake. It's a knockoff. It is a knockoff that they did very well. Just, you know, my opinion. Some people are like, why did you buy it? It's fake. Like, look, you gotta understand. To find the real one, brand new, I'm gonna guess that the real one, brand new, if I get lucky, would be like 300 bucks. I'm not spending no $300 on a hoodie I'm not gonna wear, okay? This type of look is kind of very middle school, all right? That's one. And two, even if I had the real one, I don't think I would wear it just because of like archive reasons. I think that this period of when this hoodie came out marks a really good time in clothing, streetwear for Bape, and also the term like all over prints, all over graphics. I think Bape was pretty much the brand to really, you know, strike it off for men's streetwear, to do all over print graphics. It was this one and the cotton candy all over print white Baby Milo hoodie that really set it off. The Cause and Bape collab. Actually, I don't even think it was Bape. I think it was Baby Milo. Yeah, this is back when Baby Milo was making hoodies, all right? Baby Milo right now, to my knowledge, does not make hoodies. They don't. They make t-shirts as of the past couple years. Every time I go to a Baby Milo store in Asia, there are no Baby Milo hoodies. There's only t-shirts and accessories and literally stuff for babies. and keychains. That's like all they sell. You know, back then they did a lot of collaborations. Baby Milo was a lot, I guess, Baby Milo was worn a lot more for adults. It was a lot less accessories. And I also think that since Nigo left Bape, I feel like Baby Milo, the designs for Baby Milo basically just, it flipped completely. But I have this, and I also have, let me show you this in comparison. And I also have this. This is the authentic t-shirt. I got this off of eBay a while ago. I think I did this in an unboxing not too long ago. Pretty used. They kind of washed it a lot, but again, it definitely marks a, you know, a point in history. Also too, the tag on it says made in Japan. Bape is like no longer made in Japan. Like all of Bape, like 90% of Bape is made in China. But very happy about this. So I think that pretty much wraps it up for this video and this unboxing. I don't think there's too much more that I've gotten over the past couple months, but this is accumulated over, I don't know how many months now. And Asia definitely helped out with this video because I definitely bought a lot out there. So anyways, make sure you guys and girls keep it locked right here for all your latest information from music, fashion, to culture. And also, if you're interested in the backpacks, hit up my Grailed. I'm out. Peace.